What do you want me to do? She said she found someone who's gonna hold her hand. She said she found someone who's gonna understand. She don't need nobody to be her man. She don't need nobody to be her man. She has a girlfriend now. She has a girlfriend now. She has a girlfriend now. She said, guys don't do no more for me. Oh yeah.
We're here at Warped Tour in Virginia Beach, and I'm here with Real Big Fish, so I'll have one of the members introduce himself, and then we'll get started.
I am Ryland, and I play the drums for the Real Big Fish.
Nice. Well, thank you again for taking the time. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
How many times, I mean, it's been a lot, so how many times have Real Big Fish played Warped Tour?
This will be the 5th, lucky number 5.
Nice,
Or is
nice.
it 7? I don't know. Yeah, we seem to be on this rotation, like every 2 or 3 years. We seem to be put on the summer boot camp tour, summer of sweat and porta potties. But we love it. It's fun.
Oh yeah, and I mean, somebody's got to teach the youngins what to do and how to deal with Warped Tour. I mean, who better than Real Big Fish?
Yeah, we realized the other day that we're actually the oldest band on the tour.
Really? No way.
Yeah. So I don't like to think of us as really old. I just like to think of us as like the senior class,
Right,
like
yes.
senior class Warped Tour, you know, 2013.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. I mean, for our own selfish reasons, it's great to see that we're, it kind of reminds us and validates us that like we're still relevant with like a young audience because we've been around. The band's been around for 20 years now.
Yep.
But it's good to see that like young people are still into it, and then you'll have like kind of the older people in the crowd, the people who are 21,
Right.
the older people in the crowd.
People,
But it's great for us to kind of win new fans over and just kind of keep reminding people that we're just here doing what we do and it's fun and we love it. So
yeah, and it shows. It definitely shows. You guys, I mean, the show that you guys do now is just as good as the show that you guys were doing when the first time I saw you, which was, maybe not 20 years ago, but pretty close to it. I mean,
we're just better at our instruments now.
Oh yeah.
So it's it's a little more. It's like organized. It used to just be chaos. Now it's organized chaos.
What has been the most memorable moment on this year's Warped Tour for you guys, or for you specifically?
Well, I tell you what. Normally, 99% of the time, we have really cool, mellow fans. They can be fanatical, but they're pretty calm about it. But we do these autograph signings every day, and in Ventura, California, there was this kid, bless his heart. I'm sure he's normal the rest of the time during his life, but he just sat there staring at us. He was just. Starts like biting his hands and he just like starts rubbing his body and just like staring at us like it was the first time I'd have to say that I actually felt a little like unnerved, like what's this guy gonna do?
Right.
But at the same time, it was kind of cool to see somebody who seemed so passionate about our band. So I would have to say it was scary and awesome all at the same time to see that sort of, devotion to a band. So that would probably be one of the coolest moments on this tour. But overall, it's just great for us because we're always kind of in our own little world because we're always touring, but we're always seem to be doing like our own headlining tours. We're kind of, I guess we're kind of in like the upper echelon of the ska punk kind of genre. So generally we try and help out kind of the newer, younger bands. So we always end up kind of being like the headliner. So it's cool for us to get to do a Warped Tour and actually get to hang out with other bands and sort of meet and hang out with our peers and make new friends.
What band have you enjoyed watching the most on this year's Warped Tour?
I've really gotten into a band called Wallpaper. They're sort of like they're from Oakland, California, and they're kind of like I don't know, just kind of like this. It's like a hip hop type group, but it's more like party music, get drunk, get crazy. Like it's not like, I don't know. It's just really fun to watch. It's a really fun band. So they've been on the Spotify stage. So I try and go see them whenever I can. So Wallpaper, that's the one I've been into. Well, and I think a lot of it just has to do with Real Big Fish. I guess we're a party band. So I think I personally can relate to anybody else who's just here to have fun. I mean, all the other bands, it's like they have their own thing and they do it really well, but sometimes there's a lot of angry bands that just do a lot of shouting, and I'm just like, oh, I can't handle that. So we're so used to just being so lighthearted about everything. So I like to see that in other bands too that are just here to have fun, and not just everybody's here to have fun.
Right, but some bands convey it on stage,
they
while
could be,
others don't.
Yeah, they could be a little. Some bands can be a little intense on stage, but that's what they do. They do it well.
One word to describe Real Big Fish.
Can it be a hyphenated word?
Yes.
Energetic, chaotic, fun, dance time, awesome music. All one word. Oh man, probably Kiss's song. I don't even know the actual title, but I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. But in this case, I think the rock and roll happens during the day and the partying's at night.
True.
So I would say Kiss's song rendition of I Wanna Rock and Roll All Night. I think that's the name of the song. I don't know. Well, see, as far as all the bands and the crew, the crew people that work on the tour, it's kind of like survival of the fittest. So you see a lot of just shorts and tank tops.
Yes.
But as far as the crowd goes, I've noticed with the girls there's a lot of high-waisted shorts again.
Ah, yes.
But I'm kind of digging that. I don't know. I just live and let live. Let people wear what they want to wear. There's it's like. I dress pretty plainly, so it's kind of like I don't really have any room to talk, so I just kind of let people do their thing.
Which animal, if you could be any animal you wanted to be, what would it be and why?
I'd want to be a pterodactyl.
And why?
I don't think they exist anymore, because I want to be able to fly. Actually, I don't want to be a pterodactyl.
Because they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore. I suppose I would go with probably an eagle, because I'd love to be able to fly.
And you would be endangered, so nobody could mess with you.
Yeah, except for any sort of other animals that could catch me. I would go with an eagle.
All right.
Yeah.
Eagle's good.
Bald eagle. I think he was bald. He was doing this, combing his hair. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll say eagle. Or a hawk. Maybe a hawk.
Ooh, hawk is
Talons.
good too.
Yeah.
That was good.
Something that can fly.
Yeah.
And big.
Do one more.
Yeah. I
Okay.
feel like that wasn't funny enough. We need to do one more. Ooh. That's actually a really good question because we coined that phrase. It's very hobosexual.
I'll have to use that.
I think our trombone player Dan might take the trophy on that one. You're afraid of him and you feel sorry for him all at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot of long, scraggly hair and beards going around on this tour. So once again, that's another hard question.
It could be a lot of people. It could be a bunch of different people.
That could be a lot of people, but I think each band member has its own hobo in the group.
What are the plans after this tour is over for you guys?
We're doing some dates in South America with Les and Jake.
Oh, so good.
So we're excited about that. And we're actually doing a tour in England with Les and Jake. I think it starts in February of next year. And I think it's already up on sale, and gotta get your tickets quick because I hear they're going fast.
Oh, yeah.
But I think in November we're doing some dates with Goldfinger.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure which states, but some in the states that are united here, stateside as they call it. I think that tour hasn't quite been booked yet, but I know it's happening. That's what I hear.
I mean,
that's what they tell me.
Well, the fact that you've got, you're touring with Les and Jake, which is another one of my favorites, and then, then later on Goldfinger, another one of my favorites. Well, hopefully, one of those will come down to Florida. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Me too. We love Florida. Florida's great.
And Florida loves you guys back.
Please keep coming to the show. We do not exist without you. So thank you very much for all the warm hugs and all the cheering and clapping when we play our songs for you.